How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to build this house you see in front of you. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and without further ado, let's get right into it. The blocks you're going to need for this build are white concrete, gray concrete, spruce planks, an oak door, glass panes, and a bucket of water. The first thing you're going to do is build a 10-high pillar of gray concrete, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you have that, you're going to count over 3 blocks and do the same thing. Just like this. Next, you're going to count back 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And connect that to the ground. And then do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Once you have this shape here, you're going to want to fill in the middle of this with white concrete. Once you have that built, you're just going to want to fill in these gray sides with gray concrete. It's pretty simple, so I did it off camera, but once you finish that, you're going to want to build out 10 from the inside of this gray block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do the same on this side. Out 10 again, and then connect it like a little box. And then this is going to be 4 total, so you're going to want to build up to 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then just do this all the way around this box. So it shouldn't be too hard. If you guys all want to see a interior design tutorial for this episode, just comment it down below and I'll be sure to do that, if enough of you want it. But if you do use this tutorial, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That would mean a lot. Okay, so once you have this done, you're gonna build a gray concrete. Actually, no, sorry, not gray concrete. A white concrete little overhang around the whole shape. Just like so. Except on this end block. So on this end part, you're going to want to bring it in just like this. So it's overhanging on both of those sides, but not on this side. If that makes sense. Okay, so next, you're going to want to build another gray kind of square you did there, but only the one side. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to there. And then on this other side, I'm going to do the same exact thing. And connect the two. Just like I'm doing now. And then you're just going to want to connect these 2 blocks, or these 2 pillars, with just a giant square of gray. So it's not too difficult, just filling in this with the gray concrete. Once you do that, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Next, all you're going to want to do is fill in this whole floor with white concrete. You can leave that bottom part hollow for now, since we're not doing an interior. Or you can design the interior however you like. But this is not going to be the garage. We're going to have a different part be the garage. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to make sure that there's a white rectangle around this area, just like this. And you're going to do the same exact thing on this side. Sorry, not there. Right about here. And just connect it over like so. Just like that. And up over there. Okay. So, once you have that, you're just going to want to fill in this area with glass panes. Oh, and my mistake, I accidentally built this one too high. So just, all you have to do is remove this top layer and just put it right here. An easy fix. Sorry I didn't catch that earlier, guys. But just right there. So the glass row should be 3 high, so 1, 2, 3. and then a layer of white concrete right above it, just like this. And there should be one space above here where these black things are. So just connect these up to the white pillars, just like I'm doing here. Next, just fill in the top with gray concrete. Actually, no, first you're going to fill in these walls with white concrete, just like so. So the room looks completely white from the outside and the inside. Just fill in these two walls up to here. And then you're going to want to connect these this gray thing to this gray thing. Just fill it in, kind of like how we did on the side. But just fill it in. It's going to be the roof for this section of the build. Just be sure to fill it in like this. I also appreciate all of you guys subscribing and watching my videos. It really means a lot that you guys care about my content. So after you have that, then what we're going to do is, one more thing is just fill in another little bit of this gray concrete right here. So the whole top is gray concrete. So you're going to have, this part of the house is going to look like this. The only really other thing to do over here is to add a door. Okay, so once you have this, then you're going to want to come over to this side, and right here build up by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually on the 5th block, so you're going to want to build up 5, like that, and then you're going to want to build over, you're going to want to build over 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including that first block. Then you're going to want to build one more, so that's 9 total, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like that. And then you're going to connect this part to the floor, just like this. Then over here, you're going to do the same exact thing. Actually, not the same exact thing. You're going to want to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build up, connect the two, and make sure that this pillar and that pillar connect. So you're going to have an L shape in the middle of the house. And just connect these two, actually I made a mistake, so here is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. I think I accidentally put 9, but that should be okay. Just connect it like this, so whenever you fill this in, you're going to put 3 on either side, and there should be a 2-block gap right here. You can just put these doors here. So you're going to want to fill in all of the rest of this wall with the white concrete, and then also you can fill in the bottom part with the white concrete. So this entire wall should be white. Sorry, I'm messing up a lot, guys. Okay, so this whole wall should be white, and you're going to want to build, you're just going to want to fill in this floor here, this whole floor in the middle with the white concrete, just like so. And this is going to be the floor for the room above the pool. The pool is going to be below this, so it's going to be kind of like a little roof kind of thing, sheltering the pool from the rain. So just fill in all this, just like so. Okay, so once you have this done, you're going to want to build the garage next. So right one in from this block, you're going to want to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just connect it like this. Then you're going to have this, build this up 3 more blocks, so 4 blocks total. Just like I'm doing. On top of the garage is going to be a balcony. This is optional, but the garage itself is optional, but I think it makes the house, it gives the house a little bit of a nice touch and kind of finishes it off. So doing exactly what I'm doing here. Just fill in one out from the garage with all this gray concrete, forming a roof on top of the garage. So it's going to overhang one block on either side of the garage, just like this. And so you're just going to want to build a 3x4 wide hole in the wall and fill it in with iron blocks. And place buttons on these blocks. Okay, so next we're going to want to do is place glass panes on the outer parts of this gray concrete to make the balcony effect. So next thing you're going to want to do is actually build a pillar on the back of this. I forgot that. But you're going to build a pillar back there. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect these, and we may as well just do this now, but fill in this wall here with white concrete, just like this. Also, you can fill in the top part with white concrete. Right. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that just yet. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is place a 3 little pillars here, right up like this. And you're going to fill in each side of this with panes. The panes should be 3 blocks tall. If you did the calculations correct, if I did the calculations correct, it should be 3 blocks tall, and it should be 6 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on either side. And it's really important to get these two like little this L shape like symmetrical, because otherwise it will look really weird. And on the back here, you can just fill in the back. I mean, you can add more windows if you want, but I'm just going to fill it in for the purposes of this video. So, actually, on this side, I'm just going to add another window just like this. Even with that other window, I'm going to do that on both sides. So both of these sides of the L are pretty much the same thing. Just 6 across with the panes. Just like this. And then filling in the rest of the walls with white concrete. Just like this. And we're almost done with the house, you guys. So it's looking pretty good so far. And the next thing we're going to want to do is fill in the rest of the roof. So on a 1 block overhang from here, just the kind of same overhang roof design we've been doing this whole episode, and just all the way around. And then you're just going to fill this whole thing in, which I'll cut the video whenever I do that, so you guys don't have to watch me do it. But we're going to go ahead and... Okay, so we have this. Just fill this whole thing in with gray concrete. Okay, so once you have this filled in, there's only really one more thing left to do, and that's the pool, which is optional, of course. You don't have to have the pool, but it just makes the house look a little bit nicer. And so actually, you're going to want to fill this wall in again, just so the whole thing looks white. And just like that. And then you're going to want to fill in the rest of these 2 lines are going to be connecting to the 2 pillars, making the outline of the pool. Just like so. Okay, and then once you have the outline of the pool, you're going to want to dig 1 block deep here, just 1 for now. And you're going to want to actually place the water on top of this first layer of dirt. This one that I'm exposing now. And that's going to make the water still. And then you're going to break all the dirt under it. And I'll show you that in a minute. But for now, just break this top layer of dirt. Should be pretty simple and straightforward. Just break it like this. Okay, so once you're done with that, place water on every single block of exposed dirt here. And just once you're done, just make sure that all the water is looking straight. So see here, it's a good trick because the water's straight now. And then what we're going to want to do is on all these blocks here, cover them or place, what's it called, white concrete here. And then you can make it one more block deep. Just for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to make it deeper than this. I'm just going to have it like this, but I recommend 2 blocks deep at the max, or the minimum, or it just would look better. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do 1 block deep. Just make sure all of the exposed dirt is filled in with white concrete, just to make it look more modern and more sophisticated. Okay, so once you have that pool filled in, really the only thing left to do is to add a glass, little glass, what's it called, outline around on these white blocks, just to make the pool look a little bit better. And with that, that should be the house pretty much completed. So, this is the house. I don't have any exterior things yet, but if you guys want to see an exterior or interior design of this house, like a tutorial, please be sure to comment that down below. And one more thing we can actually do to make this house just look a little bit better is you can add a little straight window here. This is completely optional, but just to add in a little bit more light, especially if you do decide to do an interior. But with that, that is the house completed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video a lot because it was really fun making. And if you guys use this, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.